Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. This is gonna be part two of the series. On the first part, we worked on the outline and the stitches, and on this part, here we're gonna be adding more details to it. We're gonna be adding colors, logo, brand, and textures to it, just to bring the design to life. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below what y'all want me to see next. As you can see, I also made some changes. I've been working on the area just to make it look a little nicer. So if y'all want to see more video of me just like sharing my day-to-day life, like what I'm doing, let me know down in the comment below. Let's get it. Hey, it's very important that you have your part group. So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna name them so that way it's easy. So the first layer right here for me, this is gonna be the outline. So I'm gonna just name it the outline just because it makes it easy for me to go ahead and edit and do whatever I have to do. And then the second part, it's also outline, but it's gonna be the inside outline. You just showing the line dividing the hoodie. So if I go ahead and hide it, you can see the first layer just the outer outline. So let me just fix it. So the outer outline is the outside, outline for that, and then the second layer gonna be the inner outline. And last but not least, we have the stitches. So this is gonna be our stitches. So stitches. So as you can see, everything is named, and then everything is in one group. So let's say I'm working on outer outline, I can just click it, and I have access to the whole outline. Now I can move it however I want. It just it makes it easy for you to work on something. So also knowing those little shortcuts, like y'all just saw me, I can mess it up, but go back to it. That really helps, it really helps like speed up the process. I mean, the more you do it, the more you get used to it. So for the color palette, let's go brown. So brown for the color of the hoodie. So this is the brown that we're gonna be using for the hoodie. So okay, so as you can see, having them group really helped and speed up the process. As you can see, it was easy for me to change the color just because I have a group. So I'm able to change the color without messing up with any other rest. So we have our color, which is brown. So remember, probably gonna have multiple color, but right now the best color I'm using is brown. So I do have my color set up now. The next thing we're gonna be working on is the logo. For adding a few details, I'm gonna go ahead and block this layer, and I'm gonna open up a new layer, and then make sure the layer is all the way to the top. So the layer that we're gonna be adding from now is gonna be to the top, so just that way we can work on it easy. This is the design I'm working on today. After I added. Now I just gotta resize it. Size it actually. Just fix it to your liking. So once you see it, that's how you want it. To do it on the other side of the sleeve, we just gonna copy, paste it, and we just gonna flip it. So basically, the more you use it, the more you get. The more you utilize it, the more you get used to it. So as you can see, that was pretty much like a simple process for me. So we already have our first design for the arm. So the second design, I was already working on something. Another website can use a Skittle. They have cool, text like this that you can use. So for today, this is the design we're gonna go with. I already do have the image imported on my pretty easy step, as far as you already have like everything figured out, you already have like, you set your mind to it, like you already know like what you doing and stuff like that. Things really get easy, and the more you use the software, the more you get used to it, and it just makes everything faster. As y'all can see, it took me less time doing this than it took me the first time I actually started designing, just because the more I'm able to use it, the more I'm able to get used to it, I'm getting familiar with it. So adding design is really simple as far as Adobe Illustrator. So after you do have your design added, you just tweak it and see which one works best for you. And I think right there for a zip up, it's not a bad design. So after I add my design, now I'm gonna just go ahead and select all of them, which is Control A, and I'm gonna just group it. So once they're grouped, now I'll be able to move all of them at the same time, as you can see. So this is the design so far. I might end up changing the color to pink, just to match the whole design and stuff. But so far, this is what we have. So now we're going to try to add more texture to it. So we just go ahead and export it. So here it gives you like option to either export as a JPEG. You have a lot of options. Right now I will try Photoshop just because that's the next area I'm taking it. So if I can find it, there it is. So right now I'm gonna save as a Photoshop document. So once I save it for Photoshop, I'm gonna open, and then from here, here it is. That's our design. So we're gonna actually open it in Photoshop. So now we are in Photoshop. So Photoshop, will be easy to actually go ahead and add few stuff like the texture. Because remember, Adobe Illustrator is not really a software made for things like that. It's more of drawing. But if you want more of editing and stuff like that, that's going to be Photoshop. This is the texture I'll be using. So it's going to import this to Photoshop. You just drag it. Once you drag it, just make sure you size it up. So it doesn't have to be perfect, once you have something roughly like this. So you can go ahead and change the opacity and the blending. So to do that, you just click down here and go to your layers where it says normal, click it, and then from here you'll be able to select different type of blending. So this is the texture that we're going with. As you can see, so that's what we have so far. So we're able to do the outline, color, add design to it, and texture. So like I said, this is not the final product. I'm thinking about changing the color of the sleeve design and possibly add a few more, and we also have the back. We still have to work on the back. Next time I'll be posting will be the third part. That's when we're going to be working on the back and just a little touch up. But we're pretty much done with the hoodie. I like how it came out. We was able to pull the name of the brand from Sombrevette, and I actually like the design, the star, and then the sleeve I might change it, but this is what I have for it so far. And so far I like how it's coming out. I like how it's coming out, and everything's coming together slowly. We basically not really done, but we're done with the second part. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, share the video with anybody you think gonna be interested. This be your boy CJ. Thank you for watching.